Look out across a big green farm and what do you see? You might see cows grazing, corn growing tall, or a big red barn, but you will almost always see a tractor. Tractors are the strong, hard-working helpers of the farm. They are powerful machines that farmers use every single day to do big jobs that would be too hard to do by hand. Without tractors, farming would be much, much slower. These amazing vehicles are like the heart of the modern farm, pumping life into the fields and helping farmers grow the food we all eat. They are true powerhouses, built for strength, not for speed, and they have changed the world of agriculture in incredible ways. Imagine trying to plow a giant field using only your own strength or with the help of an animal like an ox. It would take a very long time and a lot of hard work. Farmers did this for thousands of years. Then the tractor was invented and it changed everything. Suddenly one farmer could do the work of many people and animals in just a fraction of the time. This meant farmers could manage much larger areas of land, grow more crops, and produce more food than ever before. Tractors made farming more efficient, allowing farmers to focus on caring for their crops and animals instead of spending all their time on back-breaking labor. So, what makes a tractor so special? It is designed for one main purpose: to do heavy work. Everything about a tractor, from its big chunky wheels to its powerful engine, is made for pulling, pushing, and lifting. It is a tool, but a very big and powerful one. Farmers can connect different tools, called attachments, to the back of the tractor to do all sorts of jobs. They can plow the soil, plant seeds, spread fertilizer, and even harvest the crops when they are ready. This versatility makes the tractor the most important machine on any farm, a true multitasking champion that works from sunrise to sunset. In this journey, we will explore the amazing world of tractors. We will look inside to see how they work, discover the secrets of their incredible power, and understand why they are so different from the cars we ride in every day. We will see how they tackle the tough challenges of the farmland and help farmers in their vital mission to feed communities all over the globe. Get ready to learn about these mighty machines and see why they are so much more than just big vehicles. They are the powerhouses of modern farming, the farmer's best friend, and a key reason we have food on our tables. A tractor might look complicated, but the way it works is quite simple to understand when you look at its main parts. Think of it like a person getting ready for a big job. First, it needs energy. The tractor gets its energy from its engine. The engine is like the tractor's heart and muscles all rolled into one. It burns fuel, usually diesel, to create power. This power is what makes everything else on the tractor move. The engine is very big and very strong because farm work requires a lot of energy. It's the starting point for everything the tractor does, from rolling across a field to pulling a heavy plow through the dirt. Once the engine creates power, that power needs to be sent to the wheels to make the tractor move. This is the job of the transmission. The transmission is like the tractor's brain, telling the power where to go. The farmer uses gears in the transmission to choose how fast or slow the tractor should go. For tough jobs like plowing, the farmer chooses a low gear. This makes the wheels turn slowly but with incredible force. For lighter jobs, like driving from the barn to the field, the farmer might choose a higher gear to move a little faster. The transmission allows the farmer to control the tractor's power perfectly for the task at hand. Now let's talk about the wheels. A tractor's wheels are very different from a car's tires. The back wheels are huge. They are tall and wide with deep grooves called treads. These big wheels do two important things. First, their large size helps spread the tractor's heavy weight over a bigger area of soil, so it doesn't sink into the soft ground. Second, the deep treads grip the dirt, mud, and uneven land, preventing the tractor from slipping and sliding. The smaller front wheels are used for steering, allowing the farmer to guide the powerful machine exactly where it needs to go in the field. Finally, what makes a tractor a true farming champion is its ability to use attachments. At the back of the tractor you will find a special system called a 3-point hitch and a power takeoff shaft, or PTO. The hitch is a set of strong arms that can lift and lower different farm tools, like plows, planters, and mowers. The PTO is a spinning shaft that sends power from the engine directly to the attachment, making it work. For example, it can make the blades of a mower spin or turn the parts of a hay baler. This clever system turns the tractor into a versatile tool that can do dozens of different jobs all over the farm. What makes a tractor so incredibly strong? The secret isn't about moving fast, it's about something called torque. Torque is a special kind of turning or twisting force. Imagine trying to open a very tight jar lid. You use the strength in your hand and arm to twist it open. That twisting force is torque. A tractor's engine is designed to produce a huge amount of torque. This means it has tremendous twisting power to turn its wheels, even when they are trying to pull something very, very heavy. This is why a tractor can pull a giant plow through thick, heavy soil without stalling, a job that would be impossible for a normal car engine. The tractor's design also helps it use this power effectively. Its large, heavy frame gives it stability and keeps it planted firmly on the ground. This weight is important because it helps the big rear wheels get a good grip on the soil. If the tractor were too light, its wheels would just spin in place when trying to pull a heavy load. The engine, transmission, and frame all work together as a team. The engine creates the raw power, the transmission controls that power by using low gears for maximum force, and the heavy frame ensures all that force is transferred into the ground to get the job done without slipping. Another key to the tractor's strength is its large rear wheels. These wheels act like giant levers. A lever is a simple machine that makes it easier to move something. Because the wheels are so big, every turn of the axle moves the tractor forward with great force. Think about using a long wrench to loosen a tight bolt versus a short one. The long wrench gives you more leverage and makes the job easier. The tractor's big wheels work in a similar way, multiplying the force from the engine and transmission. This allows the tractor to move slowly but with unstoppable power across the field, pulling heavy equipment with ease. Finally, the power takeoff, or PTO shaft, is another part of the tractor's secret strength. This feature allows the tractor to share its engine's power with other machines. The PTO is a spinning rod at the back of the tractor that can be connected to an attachment. When the farmer engages the PTO, it sends direct rotational power to the tool, making it come alive. This can power the spinning blades of a mower, the auger on a grain cart, or the pump on a sprayer. The tractor doesn't just pull things, it actively powers them, making it a mobile power station that brings energy to every corner of the farm. You might wonder why a tractor needs to have so much raw power. Well, the answer really lies in the nature of the work it has to do. Farmland is nothing like a smooth, paved road. It's often soft, muddy, lumpy, and uneven. The soil itself can be really heavy and dense, especially when it's wet or full of clay. So to work this land, a farmer needs a machine that can overcome a whole lot of resistance. The first and most important job is often plowing, which means turning over the top layer of soil to prepare it for planting. A plow is a heavy tool with large blades that dig deep into the earth, and pulling it requires immense constant force. But this need for power doesn't stop with plowing. It continues with planting too. A planter is an attachment that cuts a small trench in the soil, drops seeds into it, and then covers them back up. While it might not seem as heavy as a plow, a planter can be very wide, planting many rows at once. Pulling this large piece of equipment straight and at a steady speed is crucial for making sure the crops grow in neat, even rows. If the tractor wasn't powerful enough, it might slow down or swerve when it hits a tough patch of soil, leading to a messy and inefficient planting job that could affect the entire harvest later in the year. Furthermore, tractors are not just pulling their own weight, they're pulling the weight of massive attachments and sometimes the crops themselves. During harvest, a tractor might pull a forage harvester that chops up entire corn stalks, or it might pull a huge wagon filled with thousands of pounds of grain, potatoes, or other vegetables. Just imagine trying to drag a cart loaded with several tons of material through a soft, muddy field. It takes an incredible amount of pulling force, or traction, to get the job done without getting stuck. The tractor's power ensures it can handle these massive loads safely and efficiently, and the power is also for more than just pulling. The power takeoff, or PTO system, needs a strong engine to run demanding attachments. A hay baler, for example, is a complex machine that scoops up dried grass, compresses it tightly into a bale, and wraps it with twine or netting. All of these actions require a lot of energy, which is supplied directly by the tractor's engine through the PTO shaft. Without a powerful engine, the tractor wouldn't be able to move forward and run the baler at the same time. The tractor's immense power is really essential for every step of the farming process, from preparing the ground to harvesting the food. When you look at a tractor and a car side by side, you can see they are very different. But honestly, the biggest difference isn't just how they look, it's what they're built to do. Cars are built for speed and comfort. Their engines are designed to help them accelerate quickly, and travel at high speeds on smooth, paved roads. They have small, smooth tires for a quiet ride, and a lightweight body to help them move faster and use less fuel. A car's main job is to get people from one place to another as quickly and comfortably as possible. Its power is used for speed. A tractor, on the other hand, is built for power and purpose, not speed. Its engine is designed to produce maximum torque at very low speeds. This means it's excellent at pulling heavy things, but not very good at going fast. In fact, most tractors have a top speed of only about 25 miles per hour, which is much slower than a car. The tractor's focus is on force, not velocity. It needs to be able to pull a heavy plow through dense soil at a slow, steady pace of just a few miles per hour, a task a car could never accomplish. The differences continue when you look at their construction. A car has a suspension system designed to absorb small bumps in the road for a smooth ride. A tractor has a very rigid and heavy frame because its job is to be stable and transfer power to the ground, not to provide a cushioned ride for the driver. The tires also show their different purposes. Car tires are designed for grip on asphalt, while a tractor's huge, deeply treaded tires are made to grip loose dirt and mud. Using car tires on a farm would be a disaster. They would quickly get stuck and spin uselessly. Even the way a driver operates them is different. In a car, you mainly use the gas pedal, brake, and steering wheel. In a tractor, the farmer has many more controls to think about. They must manage the throttle, the gears, the 3-point hitch to control the attachment, and the PTO to power the tool. They're not just driving, they're operating a complex piece of machinery. While a car is a tool for transportation, a tractor is a tool for production. It's a mobile workshop designed to perform hard labor, making speed secondary to pure, raw, unstoppable power. Working on a farm presents many challenges that you just don't find on a city street. The ground is rarely flat or smooth. It can be hilly, rocky, and full of dips and bumps. After it rains, a field can turn into a sea of thick, sticky mud. In dry weather, the soil can become as hard as a rock. These are the conditions a tractor is built to handle. Its heavy weight and excellent stability prevent it from tipping over on slopes, while its high ground clearance allows it to drive over rocks and uneven terrain without getting its underside stuck. The tractor is a true off-road vehicle, designed to tame the wild and unpredictable nature of the farmland. One of the biggest challenges for any vehicle on a farm is soil compaction. This happens when heavy machinery presses down on the soil, squeezing all the air out of it. Compacted soil is bad for crops because it makes it difficult for their roots to grow and for water to soak in. This is another reason why tractors have such large rear tires. The wide surface of the tire spreads the tractor's weight over a larger area. This reduces the pressure on the ground, much like how snowshoes help you walk on top of deep snow instead of sinking in. This clever design helps protect the health of the soil while the tractor does its work. Tractors also help farmers manage the challenges of time and weather. The window of opportunity for planting or harvesting can be very short. Farmers often have to work quickly before a big storm arrives or before the crops become overripe. A tractor allows a single farmer to work a huge area of land in a short amount of time. What would take weeks to do by hand can be done in a single day with a powerful tractor and the right attachment. This efficiency is crucial for a successful harvest and helps farmers make the most of every sunny day, ensuring that bad weather doesn't ruin a whole season's worth of hard work. Finally, tractors help make farming safer. Before tractors, farmers worked with large animals like horses and oxen, which could be unpredictable and dangerous. Farm work was also incredibly physically demanding, leading to many injuries. While operating a tractor still requires great care and skill, modern tractors are built with safety in mind. They have strong rollover protection structures, or 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲s, which is a cage-like frame around the driver to protect them if the tractor accidentally tips over. By doing all the heavy lifting and pulling, tractors reduce the physical strain on farmers and help prevent accidents, making the farm a safer place to work. Every time you eat a piece of bread, a bowl of cereal, or a fresh vegetable, you're enjoying the results of a farmer's hard work. And behind that farmer is almost always a reliable tractor. These powerful machines are absolutely vital for modern farming and for feeding the growing population of our world. By enabling farmers to work larger pieces of land more efficiently, tractors help produce more food than ever before in history. They allow for what's called large-scale agriculture, where vast fields are used to grow the grain, corn, and other staple crops that feed billions of people across the globe. The strength and versatility of the tractor are its greatest contributions. From the moment the soil is first broken by a plow to the final harvest, a tractor is involved in nearly every step. It pulls the planters that sow the seeds with precision, the sprayers that protect the crops from pests and weeds, and the harvesters that gather the bounty. This mechanization means that food can be produced more affordably and in greater quantities. It ensures a steady and reliable food supply for cities and towns far away from the farms where the food is grown, connecting us all in a global food system. In conclusion, the tractor is far more than just a big engine on wheels. It's a masterpiece of engineering designed for one of the most important jobs on Earth: growing our food. We've seen how its powerful engine creates incredible torque, how its massive wheels grip the earth, and how its clever attachments allow it to perform dozens of different jobs. It's built for force, not for speed, making it the perfect tool to conquer the challenges of the farmland. A car takes us on journeys, but a tractor embarks on a mission to cultivate the land and produce a harvest. So, the next time you see a tractor working diligently in a field, take a moment to appreciate this amazing machine. Think about the incredible power it holds and the vital role it plays in our lives. These tireless powerhouses are the true heroes of the farm, the farmer's most trusted partner, and a fundamental reason why we have an abundance of food on our tables. The humble tractor is a symbol of human ingenuity and a cornerstone of modern civilization, quietly and powerfully helping to feed the world, one field at a time. Let's stay curious about the amazing machines that make our world work.